Hey everybody, happy Saturday, happy weekend. Welcome in, come on in. Where did I put, oh, sorry, I'm over here trying to get something to drink before I start. So come on in. As you pop in, say hi. Let me make sure I can see comments and get y'all pulled up over here. I'm just a minute or two early. Make sure this is down. It's all the way up. Okay. All right, now I'm seeing people pop in. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Melissa. Melissa, I just saw your message, but let me get through this and then I'll respond back to you about Shopify and Etsy and all that. Hello. So as you pop in, say hi. If you're new here, tell me where you're watching from. I am in Georgia, and we are in an event today with the Vintage Country Crafting Friends group. Hello. Hi, Leslie. Hey, Krista. So this is Janice's group, Vintage Country Crafting Friends. Her page is Vintage Country Crafting, and she does these events where it's a specialty event. So she'll pick a presenter and they choose what their specialty is. Like if they make kits, or if they do sewing or whatever, paintings, canvas, whatever. And today is Bernice from BB Crafts, and her technique that she chose for us is the crackle technique, which is super fun. So hey everybody, thank you for shouting me out, Krista. So I changed my project. I was on here, I think yesterday. Was I on here yesterday? I think I was on here yesterday, and I was saying that I was going to do this big piece that I got at Kirkland's on clearance, and it's a pretty big piece. So I changed my mind, because whenever I do these events, because they're timed, I tend to rush through them. And the piece that I'm talking about, I bought it for my living room, and I really don't want to rush through it. And I'm still not quite sure how I'm going to do the look that I'm trying to do on it. So I didn't want to get on here and mess it up. So I'm going to, thank you for sprinkling, Diane. Hey, Barbara. Thanks for sprinkling, y'all. So I changed it. I'm going to do a little kit that I was kind of playing around with. It's a laser cut kit. But it's I did one on here, I don't know what day, one day this week. It was a little gingerbread set, and it was super cute. I think it was Wednesday. And I'm obsessed with this file. So I've been kind of playing around with it and making other things, mixing other pieces from other kits. So I want to show y'all what I came up with. Let me get y'all pulled up here so I can see better. Okay. Now, as long as Facebook will let me see comments, we'll be good. Hey, Misty, there's the Crafty Farmers. She's up after me, and this event runs till I think 8 p.m. tonight. So there's somebody on every hour. So be sure, if you don't already follow Vintage Country Crafting Friends, go in and follow them, because you can watch everybody from there. Okay, so here's, I'm gonna try to show y'all from here without it falling. It's gonna fall off, but it's backwards to y'all. Gingerbread Baking Co. And it's the cookie. If y'all saw the piece that I did before, it's basically some of those designs, and I kind of combined them, enlarged them, and I also, okay, so I made a ornament. This whole idea came from an ornament I made yesterday, and I've got them on sale through the weekend. I posted it last night, and there's still some left. But look, it's actually a laser cut kit, but it looks like a wood slice. See how it looks like one of those wood slices? It's really not. It's just a piece of MDF, but I painted it to look like one, and then I did this kit. This is so cute. So anyway, I'm doing these as an ornament. It's a little box, and it comes with the paints, the beads, everything. $5. There's still a few on there left, but I took this idea and I thought, how cute would this be? I think this would be so cute, like on a pantry door, like in your kitchen, on your pantry during the holidays, because it's baking stuff. So I made the wood slice, the faux wood slice, bigger. This is almost 10 inches, I think. So anyway, I enlarged it. So we're going to paint this up, and I'm going to do the crackle technique in the center. And so, like this one, I did red. I did a little red under there, just to make them kind of pop. But I'm gonna do a crackle, kind of the color like a wood slice would be. So I'm just gonna separate all this. I'm gonna paint the edge to look like the wood slice though. So let's see where this goes, y'all. Come on in, everybody. Hey, oh, you like my shirt? This is that shirt. Did you see I had it on I had on the blue one. It comes in blue, purple, black, and orange. But y'all look, if you're a crafter, look, it's a tarot card. Tarot, how do you say it? Tarot, I say tarot. It's tarot cards. But look, it's the crafter. How cute is she? She's got her little scissors, her paintbrush. I love sugar skulls. I want to be a sugar skull for Halloween. I don't normally dress up for Halloween, but I always tell my daughter to do it because she would be such a pretty sugar skull with her blonde hair and all that. She never does it. But I see them on Pinterest. Maybe I'll do that. I'll do like Kathy Frey, you know, with Quality Crafts by Kathy. She's always dressed up in a fun outfit. Maybe I'll do that. Hey, Kay. Hello. Okay, so I'm going to start by doing... You know what, I'm going to do the center first. So I want to kind of make it look like the wood slice. I have one around here somewhere. I'm just going to paint it. And I'm going to do the crackle effect. So I'm going to do, you know what, I'm going to paint the whole thing burnt umber and then go in and do the crackle on the part in the center. Hey, Donna. Hey, Darlene. Hey, y'all. Alright, so I'm going to just paint the whole thing burnt umber. Get that going. Get another napkin. How is everybody? It's, you know, Saturday here. I mean, I don't know if it's like this everywhere, but in the South, it's football. Saturdays are football this time of the year. And so, like, if you come down my street, I live on a cul-de-sac, and there's only 6 houses on this cul-de-sac. We all have a football flag at our mailbox, and we're all different. There's Auburn, there's Alabama, there's Georgia Tech, there's North Carolina State, and then ours. We're a house divided. We're Florida, Georgia. So it's obviously everybody on our street loves football. Today is college football. And the Xfinity truck, I hope I don't lose my signal here, but the Xfinity truck is parked in our cul-de-sac, and he's messing with the cable thing out there. So like our Wi-Fi kept going out earlier this morning, and I was trying to cut on the Glowforge, and so, you know, it uses the Wi-Fi signal, and it kept cutting off and or losing signal. And then I heard Greg was down there messing with the TV, and he was trying to figure, he was unplugging things and all that. And I went out, I said, just so you know, the Xfinity truck is in the cul-de-sac. So I think he's messing with something. You know, somebody might be getting something hooked up or something like that. So that's who our Wi-Fi is through. And he was still out there. But when I came upstairs, I mean, the Wi-Fi has been pretty good. But he's still out there, and I thought he better hurry up because everybody on this street obviously is a college football fan, so he's in danger. He needs to get it going and get out of here. So I hope I don't lose my signal and lose y'all. But I saw him out there messing with it, and I thought, oh, please don't mess with the cable or the internet. This is not the time for that. But I do have a big crock pot of white chicken chili going. I'm excited. This is the first time I've ever made white chicken chili. I always make regular chili, like red beef chili. I don't know what you call it. Regular chili. So this is my first time. I found this recipe. Somebody on Instagram had shared it, and all the comments, everybody was like, "Oh, I've tried this. It's so good. It's so good." So if it turns out good, I'll share the recipe with y'all. Maybe we'll make it on a live or something. Well, it goes in a crock pot, but I hope it's gonna be good. Hey Melissa, hey Angie, hey y'all. Yeah, this will be my first time making it, and it looked so good, but it says that like the last 30 minutes before it's ready, you add either heavy cream or sour cream or cream cheese. Now, I've made something once before where you put a block of cream cheese in the crock pot, and I feel like if you don't let that cook the whole time, it doesn't, and mine didn't get that creamy. So I'm gonna do heavy cream, but that's supposed to be what makes it creamy. It smells really good though. So, and it wasn't, I had everything except the heavy cream and the chicken. So I had everything else already in my pantry or my fridge. So it wasn't real complicated. So I'll let y'all know how it goes. But it does smell good. So that's promising. Yeah, it does not look pretty. Like regular chili is just, you know, I guess because that's what I'm used to seeing. I love chili. This time of the year, we make a lot. We make chili all the time. So I found a way to just like make it and put it in the crock pot and let it go. Okay, I got this partially dried. I'm going to set it aside and go ahead and do my little extra pieces. We'll come back to that. It'll probably be dried all the way. This set is so stinking cute with the cookie and the cookie cutter and all that. What is this? I don't know what this is from. Okay, it's about to confuse me. Okay, so like I said, I've got this little kit. It's a little kit I just made up, but it comes. I'll show y'all. It's gonna come in a little box, and it comes with, you know, obviously all the pieces. It comes with jute. I put some baker's twine in there because I thought that was cute after the fact. I was like, hey, I'll throw that in case somebody wants to do it. And then little beads. So it's basically everything you see here. And y'all, it comes with the paints, all the paints, and then also the wood glue and a Q-tip. I separated them so you don't confuse the white and the wood glue, because I tend to do that with Mod Podge a lot. I'll grab the wrong thing. But these are $5 this weekend, so grab you some. And I'm doing them as individual little kits because I never know if, you know, I had somebody order 4, and I don't know, she might be giving them to 4 different people, so she's gonna get 4 of everything, you know. So I just thought it was cute and fun, and I put copper in there for the cookie cutter. I did this one in silver, but the one I did the other night, I did copper, and I think I liked it better. So I'm gonna do this little cookie cutter in copper, like a metallic copper. It's so cute though. I know I love gingerbread too. You ordered a Sugar Skull shirt? I know, I love these. I love these. I kind of want a sweatshirt, but I'm gonna wait till, you know, it starts to cool off and then decide. If I make myself a sweatshirt, I'll put it in the shop too. But right now, I mean, we talked about t-shirts the other day, and we were saying, you know, t-shirts you can wear year round. You can just put some sleeves under it, or you can wear a sweater or whatever. So t-shirts are classic. All right, so this little skinny part is the cookie cutter. It's actually the outline of the cookie, and it conveniently pops out to become the cookie cutter. Can y'all see the copper color? All right, so for my cookie, okay, it's the cookie and the cookie dough, and then there's the rolling pin. I'm gonna do the cookie and the cookie dough in the darker. It's actually territorial beige, and then the lighter. These two colors are gonna come in that kit over there, but the lighter one is light mocha. I'm gonna do that on the rolling pin. Okay, this is territorial beige, so this is gonna be the cookie dough and the cookie. It's like the perfect gingerbread color. So the cookie and the cookie dough. I just think this would be so cute on a, I mean, all I can think of is like on your pantry door. It's a little small to be like a door hanger, you know, like for your front door, a big front door. But this would be so cute. Wherever you keep like all your baking stuff. I still want to do, I posted a picture. I saw, hey Janice, hey Sharon, the link for it. Yes, everything's on my page. The link for the shirt or the link for the gingerbread ornament. Yeah, everything's on my page with a link. I shared, I was in a thrift store, and there was one of those big hutch, like, it might have been like, I don't know, I don't think it was an entertainment center. I think it was more like a desk hutch, and it was the old, like, cherry color and all that. And y'all, they had that thing marked down. It was, well, it was listed at 70, I think, 70. And then they said all the furniture is, or if it has a sticker on it, is 50% off. So it was $35 for this huge piece. And I stood there and stared at it for the longest time. And one of the guys working there said, okay, if you keep staring at it, I'm just going to load it up. We'll take it to your house. And I was like, you know what? If I had room for it, I don't have anywhere in my house to put that. But we got to talking about it. And like he was saying, you know, back in the early 2000s, in the 90s, people were paying like $1,000 to $2,000 for those big pieces. You know, china cabinets and hutches and stuff like that. And now you can't give them away. I mean, people are donating them to thrift stores and Goodwill and all that stuff. And I mean, you really can't, I mean, you certainly can't sell them. You can't get, I mean, it's hard to even give them away. Nobody wants to lift it. Nobody has room for it. Stuff like that. But I see so many on Pinterest that are painted like a lighter tone and just giving a refresh. And I want so bad, I don't have anywhere to put it, but I have always wanted a big thing like that, big hutch like that, and do make it like a baking station, a place to keep all your pans, like your muffin pans, your cookie sheets, your cake pans, all that, and have like really pretty canisters for your flour and your sugar and all that. I want that so bad. I just don't have anywhere to put it. So it's not gonna happen. So I was like, you're not taking it to my house. Hey Gail, will you get that piece you wanted from the estate sale? No, that table, it was actually at a at a thrift store and I didn't get over there. So I'm thinking if I do go back and it's still there, then that's a sign I need it. But I really don't even have anywhere to put it. You know, are y'all like that? You see something and it's, I mean, it's so cheap. You're like, oh, I love that. And it's cheap, but nowhere to put it. I've been riding around for over a month now with a 3-drawer chest in the back of my Tahoe. Because I got it for 30 bucks at that same thrift store. And my daughter needs a nightstand. Her bed is like really, really tall. It's one of those really high beds. And she can't find a nightstand that actually looks right with it. And this is a 3-drawer chest. And it's like a walnut color. But I got it thinking, oh, I'm going to paint it. It's in the back. It's been in the back of my car for over a month. I used to have a corner hutch, like a curio. No, it wasn't a corner hutch. It was a curio cabinet. And it matched my china cabinet and my dining room chairs and all that. And then I changed my whole decor. And I got rid of it. So I'm one of those people, after I get rid of something and then I decide, oh, I wish I'd kept it. I could have just painted it or something, but I don't think I had. I'm just doing some white on all these candy canes. The little candy cane that looks, 2 candy canes that look like hearts. See it up here? It comes with a little, where'd it go? It comes with a little round piece. Oh, duh, it's right there beside it. See that little round piece? I added that because of the way this is gonna sit. I'll show you when we get there, but that piece it has a purpose. Because like I said, I just took a file and I started playing around with it and changing things around, trying to make my own idea. So it's going to have a purpose. I'll show you in a second. Okay. There's a couple of candy canes here. I'm not sure what color I'm going to paint the words. I was going to do white, but I'm going to do that crackle, like, I'm going to do the crackle effect in the middle of the faux wood slice. Hey, Andrea. Hey, Debbie. Hey, everybody. If I missed you coming in, I go back and watch the replay, so I'll catch any. If you say hello. Now, if I watch the replay, it won't show me as people pop in, but, if you say hi, I'll know you were here. If you catch this later, if you're watching the replay, just comment replay, or you can say, missed ya. That would be nice. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Nancy. Hi, everybody. All right, got all those. Do a little more white here. I'm doing these white, but I'm going to go in and add the red stripes. It'll just be easier. All right. And then I did a little greenery sprig that's going to go across the top. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you so much. I'm just going to do this green. I swear, I think gingerbread and snowmen, those are like my favorite. And you know what? I don't really like nutcrackers. I've always said nutcrackers creep me out. But lately I've been drawn to, I've been seeing some really pretty nutcrackers. And I think they're starting to grow on me. It's the teeth. The teeth freak me out. There's something creepy about their teeth, the way they're showing their teeth. And I know it's a nutcracker. That's what they use to crack the nuts, but it just creeps me out. I don't like that. I've seen a few that, and I guess if you paint it yourself, you don't have to paint the teeth. I might do that. I saw a funny file. It was a nutcracker. It was like a shelf sitter set, and it was a nutcracker, and then there was a squirrel. It was a 2-piece set, and the squirrel was like reaching up with a nut, trying to hand it to the nutcracker. I was like, oh, that's cute. Like, here, open this for me. Okay. All right, so I did our little sprig green. I'm gonna dry brush this too to soften everything up. Okay, so all that's left is, okay, so I did the darker tan on, this is territorial beige, on the cookie and the cookie dough, and then I did the lighter color, which is light mocha, on the rolling pin. I think I'm gonna go in and mix a little bit of that territorial beige with some of the white to make the rolling pin a little bit, just a little bit darker. Get some white in there. So I'm just gonna kind of mix the two. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I'm gonna cover this where it looks like it's got flour on it, so it won't matter, but that way it kind of gives it, see how it gives it two different colors? And I'm actually gonna take and hit the edges, kind of shade it. Make it stand out a little bit. Can y'all see on the, I think if I get too close it blurs it, but I'm just kind of hitting the edges a little bit with the brown, the darker brown. Okay. All right, let's see here. I'll get a little bit of that burnt umber on here. Oops. Okay. It just gave it a little, shading. I don't know if y'all can see it real good though. Okay. It'll be fine. All right. So, hey Vicky. The thing with the squirrel was so funny. The little squirrel was like reaching up like, hey, crack this nut for me. Okay. All right. All right, so let me get to the part where we're gonna crackle. I went a little crazy with that burnt umber. It's like a whole bunch of paint in here. Okay, so I'm gonna take, you can still see, I don't know if y'all can see, can you see the etched line around it? So I'm gonna leave this part, because I want it to look like a wood slice. So I'm gonna leave that part dark brown, But since I'm going to crackle this, I'm going to put a coat of, I know there's several ways to do crackle. I just have, my best luck is with Elmer's glue. So I'm gonna paint the inside of this with a layer of Elmer's glue, and then we'll do a lighter color over that. Let me get a good brush. Not too good of a brush. Okay. Oh, I just closed it, didn't I? All right. Hey, Patricia. How are you? Okay. Sorry, I don't think I can talk and concentrate if I'm trying to get, like, stay in the lines. I have to get all quiet. So if you came in late, we are in an event today with Vintage Country Crafting Friends. And this is Janice's group. And her spotlight presenter today is Bernice with BB Crafts. And Bernice picked for this event for everybody to crackle something. So we got to do a crackle technique on anything. And I had originally planned to do a big home decor piece, but I still don't, I know it's black, and I want to make it look like wood, like chippy, crackled white paint, and kind of a light colored wood. So I want to make it look like wood, but almost like two-toned. So I can see it, I'm not sure. And I didn't want to get on here and rush through it and mess it up because it's kind of a big piece, and I want to use it over my fireplace. So I was like, you know what, I need to really think about that one, and do it when I can actually take my time with it. I put a lot of glue on here, y'all. Less is more, less is more. It's too late. Okay. All right, I'm gonna let that get tacky for just a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and mess with these. Okay, so I wanna make, can y'all still see? I wanna make the cookie and the cookie dough and the rolling pin look like it's got a little bit of flour on it, you know? So I'm gonna take some white and I'm gonna take this old ratty dry brush, chip brush. Hi, Kim. Hey, Louetta. Hello, hello. Thank you, thank you. My shirt is it's on my page. I don't have them up here anymore. Comes in several colors. This is perfect for all of us. If you're a crafty girl, she's so cute. It says the crafter on it. Okay, so I'm gonna take some white and I'm just gonna pounce this on here. I'll pounce some on here too. whoa. Okay, and while I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and dry brush this greenery sprig. Soften it up. I just love, look how it softens everything up when you do that. I just like that. Okay. I'll add. I'll do another quick coat of white over these candy canes. Okay. Okay, so I still haven't decided on the color. I'm gonna do the words gingerbread cookie co, baking co, but I want to see. Let me get this a little dry. The way I do my crackle, I put my base color, whatever color I want to come up through the cracks, the darker color, and then I do a layer of Elmer's glue. And then I dry it just till it's tacky, so it's still a little bit wet. Not wet, but you know, still a little tacky. And I've heard, I haven't really compared them, but I've heard if you do a thicker coat, you have bigger crackles. And if you do a thinner coat, you have thinner crackles. Do y'all know if that's true? Have y'all tried both ways? I don't really, I just I put the glue on there and either I didn't do enough or I did too much. Like this time I did too much. So we're probably gonna have big crackles. Does the shirt run true to size? The shirts are unisex adult and they're pre-shrunk. They have minimum shrinkage. So I would say they're true to size. I mean, they're not women's like fitted t-shirts. I don't like tight t-shirts. So this is actually a little big on me. This is an extra large. No. Wait, what is this? Hold on. Yeah, this one's an extra large. I've been wearing a large, but I mean, it's not going to shrink a lot. It might shrink a tiny bit. It's poly cotton, so it might shrink a little bit. But if mine is ever big, sometimes I'll like tie a little rubber band right here and tuck it so it kind of gathers. I'd rather it be too big than too tight because I won't wear it if it's too tight. Okay, so that's just a little tacky. I'm going to go over this with kind of a wood tone color. I'm thinking that light mocha, like I did on the rolling pin. I'm going to do that color. I still got some over here. All right, so I'm just going to do a layer of that on here. But if you go on there, the size chart is actually in the description. I always suggest measure. Do your measurements and go by that chart. It just makes it easier. Kind of staying around that line, that etched line you can see. Y'all, this little kit will, this sign will be in my shop after I just had to get a picture. I just made this up this morning. I was like, oh, I gotta make something bigger. I always do that. If I'm in an event, I always change my project right before I have to make it. It's already starting to crackle. You can see it's starting to crackle a little bit already. I'll dry it and it'll crackle real good. How are we on time? We got about 20 minutes. Okay. So it's supposed to look like a wood slice, like a giant wood slice, but a crackled one. I don't have a steady hand that you think I do, but I tricked you. Yeah, I always go up one size usually, just to be safe. You know, like I said, if it doesn't shrink and I end up with a big shirt, I just, like I said, I gather it and tie it with a little rubber band and then tuck it under so you can't see the rubber band. That way it's not hanging down like a dress. Okay. So it crackled. Can y'all see that? It's actually not, I mean, I thought I did a lot of glue, but that's not like big, thick crackles. So, I mean, it's a little deeper in some spots, but it's okay. All right, so first thing I'm gonna do, so I can figure out, because it's got the 2 holes here for the hanger, I'm gonna go ahead and figure out where I want my little sprig without covering up those holes. And that way I can determine where's the center. Okay. I'm just gonna use some wood glue and a Q-tip. Try to figure out what's touching and what's not, because some of this is going to hang off the top. Okay, I'm going to show you what, well, I got to paint the red stripes on the candy cane part. No, that's going to go there. My little copper cookie cutter. Have it kind of laying off to the side. Let me go ahead and, okay, so for this, this little heart, candy cane hearts, it's got that little white dot, or the extra dot that came with it. What I'm gonna go ahead and do is glue, you didn't have to paint it, it's not gonna show. I'm gonna glue it to the back side at the very bottom corner, because it's kind of gonna be like a riser, because this candy cane is gonna lay, I'll show you. It's gonna lay on top of this greenery sprig, and so the bottom is kind of lifted, and I kind of want a little support under there, just so it doesn't get, whenever I'm doing these, I always think in my head, okay, when I pack something up after Christmas is over, and I go to pack things away, how likely is this gonna get broke? Like if it's got a piece that's sticking off, it's gonna get snapped off, because I just know the way when my stuff gets packed away, it tends to get damaged if it's not secure. So if there's a piece that's flimsy or poking out or anything like that, I'm like, okay, how can I secure this? So I'm just going to glue and I guess, I mean, if you didn't want to do it, you don't have to, but so I just glued it to the back there. Can y'all see that? It's on the back side. Okay. It's gonna be like a little leg, a little foot. All right, let me get some red. Make my candy canes. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Susie. Okay. So this is very similar to the, actually it's from the set that I did. It was a trio I did the other day, or the other night. But I went in and I started playing around. I was like, I know I'm probably gonna make other stuff with this too. I'm just obsessed with this cute little cookie and cookie dough. It's so cute. I kind of want a banner. I want all the stuff. I might do a whole bunch of these for a tree, like a little small Christmas tree. Do a little gingerbread theme. It'd be so cute. All right, let's see, I got 3 candy canes here, so I'm just zapping through them pretty quick. Oh, I already painted that one. All right. So I still have the words. It's gonna spell, I'm gonna hold it backwards for y'all. Gingerbread Baking Company. So they're gonna go, let me line them up. I still don't know what color I'm gonna paint these. Gingerbread. Put red on it. Gingerbread Baking Co. And it's got a little period there. That's gonna go up there. So I'm gonna tilt these. And this does the same thing with it laying on top of those. It's got that empty space underneath. I'm going to use one of the candy canes kind of sticking out, so that's going to be like a little brace to level that off. It'll be kind of poking out from there. So I'm going to do one down here, one up here. Maybe like that. Yeah, okay. And you don't have to use all of them if you don't want to. So let's see. I'm actually gonna do a little bit of, you know how I did it where it looks like it's got flour on it? I'm gonna do a little flour under the cookie cutter, almost like you cut it and then you laid your cookie cutter down and it kind of pounced a little flour on the table or the counter. Okay, I'll get carried away. I get to going crazy with it. Hey, Cindy. You do a gingerbread tree. I always say I'm going to do one. I always do a snowman tree. I did a little mini gingerbread tree last year, so it wasn't anything to write home about, but it was cute. It was a little bitty tree. So maybe this year will be the year I'll finally do a real one. I wanted to do a Candyland tree last year. That didn't really happen. Now, do y'all remember I did the Advent tree for the dogs? That was my favorite. There was 25 dog toys or treats on that tree, and if you go back and watch one of the reels, I mean, the look on their face, Maggie was so excited about that tree. It was hilarious. But every day they got a different tree or treat, toy or treat. Oh. That was fun. I'm definitely gonna do that again. I need to start buying toys now because I have to get 25 of them. Sometimes you can find the toys. I find dog toys at Ross. It's really cheap, and sometimes you can find them where there's more than one in the pack. Okay, how are we on time? We got 10 minutes. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, let me get. And the cookie. And the cookie should have a little outline around it, that little gap where the cookie cutter comes out. So you'll have a little space around your cookie. Okay, everything on. Need to attach this here. And I'm gonna put like a dot of glue on that little riser, that little dot I put right there. And up here. It'll stick to the greenery and to the wood slice. Then the rolling pin is gonna rest on the cookie cutter, the cookie dough, and the candy cane. Okay, because I think once it's glued on there, these won't matter. Come at an angle. I'm trying to figure out where it sits to put the glue. Okay. I might do the words, Gingerbread Baking Co., which I'm at 7 minutes. I might do, I was thinking black, but that's so bold. Thinking white or red. It'd be cute candy cane. I think I'm gonna do red because it would give it a pop. If I hate it, I'll go back later and paint it white. Let's see how red looks. And I'm just going to take a piece of jute twine to make a little hanger. And I got some beads. I've got some red and white little wooden beads. I'll probably just make a simple little hanger for it. Be cute with some ribbon too, if you had like a cute ribbon. Y'all don't forget Misty at the Crafty Farmers. She's up after me. And this event, if you like to do crackle techniques, or if you've been wanting to learn crackle, if you haven't done it, this event, everybody's doing something, doing the crackle technique. So I'm sure you'll learn different ways. This is just the one. I have a crackle medium from Hobby Lobby. And I mean, it works, but it was expensive. I mean, not like expensive, but compared to $1 for Elmer's glue. And I always have good luck with the Elmer's glue. So that's the one I always do. Okay, let me draw these really fast. Yeah, I think the red's gonna pop. Okay, let's see. Okay, let me get this off my fingers. Oh, I love this. I mean, I can't stop playing around with this file. So, I keep coming up with different things in my head, things to make with it, and mixing it with other files to come up with something. Okay. Gingerbread. Ooh, got too much glue. Luckily, this glue dries clear. So, if you can bear with it while it dries, you won't see it. It usually drives me crazy though. I'm excited about my chili, my white chicken chili. I'll let y'all know how it turns out. Those of you that make it, what do you put on top of it? Like with our regular chili, I always put cheese and sour cream and sometimes those little crackers, those little soup crackers, those little oyster crackers is what they call them. Is that what you put on your white chicken chili? Or do you do something different? I guess it would be the same, maybe. Okay, and the dot. Okay, here's where we're at so far. Okay, can y'all see the crackle? Far. Isn't that cute? I will have this in my shop in just a few minutes. I gotta get a picture of it. Oh, I got 2 minutes. I think I can. Where's my little? I had a piece of jute twine here. No, it's on the floor. Hang on. Okay. Well, I've got red, white, I've got like striped, got like buffalo check. I'm not sure which ones I'm going to use, so I'll do that in a minute. Alright, but yeah. So what do y'all think? Y'all like it? So it's supposed to look like a wood slice. I might dry brush these edges a little bit to make them look like, you know, the wood. Because I did on this one. This is the one that's on sale this weekend. The link is, I posted it last night. These are $5. And y'all, they come with, it's a special. It's a weekend special. It comes with all the paint colors that I've used, even the copper. It comes with the glue. It comes with the little beads and the little hanger. And then your kit. All the little pieces. Isn't that cute? $5. Grab you a bunch. Make them for your friends. How cute is that, y'all? You don't have to make it as an ornament. You can make it like a garland or something. Okay, my time is up. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. Happy Saturday. Y'all have a great weekend. And go check out Misty. She's over at the Crafty Farmers. That's her page. And also don't forget to join Janice's group, the Vintage Country Crafting Friends. I got my head chopped off there. All right, y'all have a great day. And I'm going to go check on that chili. I'll get a picture of this, post it. And I'll post it on my page. Thanks, y'all. Okay. Okay, Darlene, I'll message you. Okay, bye, y'all.